Hey guys, Garnie here. You know what? I got myself a pair of MEE Audio's M6 Pros headsets. Are they good for business travelers? Stick around, let's find out. Hey guys, Garnie here. You know what? I lost my previous headsets and I travel a lot, both for pleasure and for work. And I must have left them on a plane or I must have lost them on the trip somehow. But you know what? I decided to go out there and look for another pair of wired headsets. Now, why wired headsets versus just a Bluetooth headset? Well, you know what? Bluetooth headsets are good, but they don't, for me, and this is just me, I need more sound being pumped in. I need more, and wired headsets just provide me that extra level of decibels that I need. And maybe I'm just losing my hearing, but Bluetooth headsets, I mean, I've got quite a few of them, and they just don't provide enough sound for that. And plus, they're temperamental when it comes to the microphone itself. So let me talk about the 4 areas of criteria that I'm looking for in a headset. So first and foremost, are they comfortable? Because if they're not comfortable, everything else, yeah, I'm just not going to wear them. Number 2, what about the sound quality? I mean, do they sound good? Right? I mean, a good headset's supposed to sound great. From flat to just standard conference calls to where you're listening to high dynamic range music. And number 3, usability. I mean, are they good quality? Can I use them? Do they flow with, I don't want to work at them, if you know what I mean. And then lastly, because I do a lot of conference calls and audio calls on my business trips, does the microphone work for those who are listening to me? So those are my 4 criteria. Again, are they comfortable? All right, do they sound good? Does it work well with my lifestyle or my travel lifestyle? And can the people hear me pretty well on the other side when I'm on a call? So let me start off with number 1. The M6 Pros are actually earbuds, over the ear earbuds. And basically, let me explain why. Look at this. This cable here, it's a stiff cable because it molds to the top of your ear. So let me demonstrate. It has so let me straighten this out a little bit. These are earbuds, right? So this will go inside your ear. So I'm going to put this over my ear and in my ear, just like that. And I'm going to fold this piece of wire down like this. See? It goes over my ear. And see, now tugging on the wire, it's pretty secure in there. Same thing on the other side. I just put, since I already have the loop already built, stretched out or formed out, I could put this in my ear, stick it in, and just press down on the wire on my ear like this, and boom. There it is. I could there's a slider that comes with this that I could slide it under my chin like that, you see? So it's even more secure. And then when you're asking about, okay, where's the microphone? Because the microphone is not on the first third of the cord or even near the mouth. It's actually, let me just stand up a little bit here for you. You see it? It's actually, the yoke is down here by my chest. See how far down it is from the ear? So that means the microphone is way down here. And the microphone actually has a mute button. You can click a mute on and off. The actual mic itself was one hole. Two holes that are down here. And then there's the slider. There's an actual slider, very sensitive slider for the volume from that. The cord is very long. So if I have my phone in my pocket or in my backpack or my side bag, guess what? There's plenty of cable for me to get to it. So do they sound well? Yes, they sound great. They are an awesome pair of audio headsets. I love listening to music on these things. They come with a variety of earpieces, the rubberized pieces that go on the end of the earbuds. I use a general round, medium-sized earbud. But if you want to actually have one that goes further down in the canal or just wider or fatter, they provide plenty of those. Oh, let me also talk about the modularity of this. So first of all, are they comfortable? Yes, they were comfortable. They were very secure. I could be on the treadmill. I could be walking around. I could be at the airport. They're long enough. Yeah, they're comfortable. So let's talk about the second criteria that I talked about is, do they sound good? Because of the earbuds they have, I can actually hear very well. They're great noise isolation headsets. And what do I mean by noise isolation? It means that they're basically earplugs. There's earplugs that actually have speakers in it. So basically I can shove them in my ear and it blocks out a lot of the noise. Not all of the noise, just a lot of the noise. So muffles out the environment. And the only thing I really hear clearly is what's produced by these little speakers. Yeah, pretty nice. So criterion 1 and 2, thumbs up. Usability or travel lifestyle. That's where it starts to go downhill. These are hooks. You notice that? And if you've done any type of fishing before, or you've had any type of jewelry that actually has hooks in your jewelry box or your tackle box, you know what I'm going to be talking about. Because the moment I wind these up, like so, wind them up, and I put them in my pocket or put them in my bag, what's going to happen when I pull them out? They're going to be tangled. And yeah, that I can't live with. I cannot live with the fact that my headsets, look at that, I didn't even do anything else. Yeah, there you go. See, hooking up, and yeah, I thought I was going to make myself a liar out of this, but yeah, see, before a conference call, I have to do this. And yeah, even if you put them in a case, guys, they still get tangled up. I'm sorry. They're hooks, right? So yeah, usability for the road? No, they just, if you pull them out of your pocket or you're trying to have a call in the office or something like that, they just don't work. But okay, that's just 1 strike out of 4 already. So let's talk about the last thing, the microphone. Do the folks on the other side, when I'm having a call with a customer or with friends or with family, does this provide good enough audio? Okay. So I'm at the airport, and here's an example. I'm talking to someone on the phone at the airport. They heard more of the airport than they heard of me. I actually here's another example. I did a live stream on Facebook, and I was just walking around like I normally do, holding my phone up and talking as I normally do. And guess what? People on the stream basically said they could not hear me, or they could barely hear me. So what I would inevitably have to do is hold this yoke up close to my mouth. I would actually have to tag it to my collar or just hold it up here. And guys, that's not what I'm looking for. Basically, if it's going to be down by my chest, I actually have to pick up the yoke and start talking to it so people can hear me. That's not a good thing. It's terrible. It really is. So the last 2 items, no. So are they, again, let's review those. Are they comfortable? Yes, they are. Do they have good sound? Absolutely. Are they good for the road for, when I'm traveling or just a travel lifestyle? No. And are they good for people hearing what I have to say? Absolutely not. But you know what? I'm just going to give it 3 stars. I'm not going to kill this thing. I mean, this is just not my preference for road warriors. Now, let me talk about some of the positive things and end on a positive note for these things, because MEE Audio has got some great headsets. Don't get me wrong. They got great headsets. And these are indicative to, if you want just noise isolating audio headsets, these are perfect. And the reason why I say that is I could pop these cables out. Well, hold on, let me get this right here. I can actually pull, if I can do this right without breaking them. There we go. The headsets are separate, can be separated from the phone cord. The reason being is that you can actually buy, or the M6 Pros actually come with an audio only cable. Yeah, pretty neat. So all I have to do is plug these into my audio only cable, and guess what? I don't have to worry about a microphone or anything. They're just great headsets. So let me plug this thing back in. But I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. And what does that mean? I went on research and I said, what happens when the cables fray, or when the cables wear out, or they just break, or whatever else like that? Well, guess what? You can actually buy replacement cables on Amazon for about $11. Yeah, headsets or audio. I mean, not the headset, not the earbuds itself, but the cable itself. Either just the audio cable or the phone cable. You know what, these guys, I'm not turning these back in because they sound great and they're comfortable. So I'm going to use them strictly for audio and audio only. Great noise isolations and things like that. But for business travelers, no way, guys. I would not recommend these for anyone who does any type of business travel. These things are going to stay home with me so I can just listen to music while I'm here at the house or just walking around and things like that. Oh, before I forget, it comes with a great little case, a nice case that you can put your items in. In fact, if you have spare cables, you can put those in here. Obviously, you can put your additional earbuds in there. And here's something else. If you're a musician, you actually get a 3.5 millimeter adapter, 3.5 millimeter to, I guess, just a regular headset adapter for, let's say, amplifiers or things like that you can stick right in here and seal that up. Again, nice little box for this. Guys, would I recommend this for travel? No. But would I recommend it just for plain audio? Absolutely. And I will say this, and you guys can laugh at me, make your comments below on things that it says musicians in-ear monitors. Yeah, I know I read that. I researched it. But I thought, you know what, if they're good enough for musicians, you know, because you know how important it is for them, they've got to sound great. And I was absolutely right on that. But when it comes to, it doesn't say on here, for traveling business folks. It just doesn't say that. So guys, that's my review for the M6 Pros. Tell me what you think. Do you have any pair of headsets, wired headsets that you like, that you can make a recommendation for? Let me know in the comments below. And guys, I'll end that here today. So if you like what you see, hopefully it was useful for you. Hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, come on, hit that subscribe button and join me, because I'm always looking for new friends to join me on this journey. So until then, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.